Hey, so I started a faceless YouTube channel last week. Hold on. For this story, we need Asher the Avatar to step aside.
Okay, so that's better. Hi, I'm April the Avatar. Back to my first ever faceless YouTube video. I decided to make it about Disney cruising. It generated 0 views. Totally flopped. But instead of giving up, I asked myself a better question. What if I just documented the actual process of figuring this out? And then I made a decision. I was going to use every AI tool I can get my hands on to use for myself as I create a faceless YouTube channel. I got inspired to start a faceless YouTube channel. You know why? Because I saw it working for other creators and I thought, why not me? I made my first channel about Disney cruise ships for first-timers, uploaded it, waited, and then nothing. 7 days in, 0 views, not even a single person had clicked on it. That's when I could have quit. A lot of people would, but I didn't. Instead, I realized something. The Disney topic wasn't the problem. My approach was. So I pivoted. Instead of just making content about random topics, I decided to document the actual journey of building a faceless YouTube channel from scratch. And more importantly, I decided to use the exact tools I was learning about to make the videos. Think about it. If I'm teaching you how to build a faceless channel, shouldn't I actually be using the tools I'm recommending? Should I be sitting in front of a camera talking at you? No, that defeats the whole purpose. So here's what I did. Every single question I asked when I started, like, what's the cheapest tool to use? How do I make this fast? What if I don't know how to edit? I turned those questions into videos. And instead of answering them myself on camera, I used AI to help me produce them. Now let me give you an example. My very first question was this: what is the best tool to use for faceless video creation that's actually cost-effective? Because let's be honest, a lot of tools are expensive. And if you're just starting out, you don't have unlimited budget. You need something that actually works and doesn't drain your wallet. So I asked that question to Claude. I researched. I looked at what other creators were using, and I kept coming back to the same answer. HeyGen. HeyGen stood out because it was cheap compared to other avatar tools. It was easy to learn. You didn't need a degree in video production to use it. And most importantly, it actually looked professional. So I started experimenting with it. And that's when things clicked. I realized I could use HeyGen to create my avatar, combine it with stock footage, write scripts with Claude, design thumbnails with Nano Banana 2, edit everything in HeyGen, and have a full YouTube video done in under an hour. And that's when I had another realization. I'm literally sitting on a goldmine of content. Every answer I found, every tool I tested, every mistake I made, every question I asked. That's the actual content. Because here's the thing about YouTube right now. People don't want polished, fake, perfectly scripted content anymore. They want real. They want proof. They want to watch someone actually figure it out. So instead of letting my research live in my Google Docs and my chat histories with Claude, I'm putting it here, on this channel, as actual videos. And I'm not just telling you the answers, I'm sharing how I found them, using the exact same tools I'm talking about. So if you're here because you're wondering the same things I was wondering, how do I start a faceless channel? What tools should I use? How do I do this without being on camera? Can I actually make money doing this? You're in the right place. On this channel, I'm going to walk you through everything. Every question, every tool, every process, not because I'm some expert who has it all figured out, but because I'm learning in real time and I'm documenting it all. And honestly, that's way more valuable than watching someone pretend they knew it all along. If this resonates with you, hit subscribe, because next week you'll have to see what I discover, and let's get faceless and paid.